Welcome to my channel. Let's solve this Olympiad mathematics question. You can present your solution in the comment section. Let's solve together. Solution. So we have 4 raised to the power of x plus 1 is equals to 400. So what do we have here? We can rewrite this as 4 raised to the power of x times 4 raised to the power of 1, which is also equal to what? 400. So let's divide both sides by 4. So we have 4 raised to the power of x times 4 divided by 4 equals to 400 divided by 4. So what do we have? 4 cancel 4 here. Then we have 4 raised to the power of x is equals to 4 here is 1, 4 here is 100, equals to 100. So I can further break this down by saying 2 raised to the power of 2, which is 4 raised to the power of x equals to, I can have this also as 100. Okay, so this can be written as 2 raised to the power of 2x equals to 100. We can now find log of both sides. So if we do that, we have log 2 raised to the power of 2x equals to log 100. So here now, I can also write this 100 as, let me write this first, log 2 raised to the power of 2x equals to log 4 times 25. Okay, so let me break it further. 2 log 2 raised to the power of 2x equals to log 2 raised to the power of 2, which gives us 4, times, I can also have 5 raised to the power of 2, which also gives us what? 25. So if you apply additional law in logarithm, if we have log a times log b is also equals to log what? Log a plus log b. So we are now going to apply this here now. So if we apply this, we are going to have log 2 raised to the power of 2x equals to log 2 raised to the power of 2 plus log 5 raised to the power of 2. Now, we are now going to apply the power rule. The power rule says if you have log b raised to the power of a, is going to have, we are going to have a log b. So we are going to have this. So if you apply this here to both sides, so we are going to have 2x log 2 base 2 equals to 2 log 2 base 2 plus 2 log 5 base 2. Okay, now recall that if you have log a of base a, we are going to have 1. So because of that, this will give us 1. Log 2 of 2 will give us 1. So we have 2x times 1 equals to 2 times 1 plus 2 log 5 base 2. So from here, 2x times 1, that gives us 2x, okay, equals to 2 times 1, that gives us 2, plus 2 log 5 base 2. So what do we do next here? We divide both sides by 2. Divide by 2, also divide by 2. So if we divide this by 2, we have our x to be equals to 1. The 2 divided by 2, 1, plus we divide 2 by 2, we also have what? Log what? Log 5 base 2. That is the value of our x. The value of x is 1 plus log 5 base 2. Now, the next thing we are going to do here is to verify our answer. Now, let's verify the answer to the question. So let's verify here. Let's do verification. So from the question, we have 4 raised to the power of x plus 1 equals to 400. So then we call that our x is equals to, so if you divide both sides now, let's solve it by saying this can be written as x raised to the power of 4 raised to the power of x times 4 raised to the power of 1 equals to 400. So we divide both sides by 4, divide by 4. So when we divide by 4, what do we have? 4 cancel 4. We have 4 raised to the power of x equals to 4 years 1, 4 years what? 100. It is equal to 100. Now we now apply the value of x, which is 1 plus log 5 base 2. So let's apply that here. We have 4 raised to the power of 1 plus log 5 base 2 equals to 100. So first one is 4 raised to the power of 1 times, we have 4 raised to the power of log 5 base 2 is equal to 100. Okay, so why do we do this now? We have 4 raised to the power of 1 times, you can write this as 2 raised to the power of 2. Okay, log what? Log 5 base 2 equals to 100. So from here now, recall that we can also write it as 4 times 2, then 2 log 5 base 2 can also be written as log 5 raised to the power of 2 base 2 equals to what? 100. Okay, which give us now, we now have here 4 times 2 raised to the power of log 25 base 2 equals to what? Equals to 100. Then let's recall that if we have a raised to the power of log b base a, it will give us what? A raised to the power of log b base a to give us what? B. So if you apply that here, we are going to have 4 times, since the base here and the index and the base of the log are equal, so we are going to have 25 equals to what? 100. So 4 times 25, that gives us 100 equals to 100. This has been verified. Okay, now, so it means that the value of our x is 1 plus log 5 base 2. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye bye.